Hi guys, how are you? I have a message today for the Lightworkers and Starseeds from the Galactic Federation of Light. I've been getting channeling and I just want to go over some things, and I have some cards here and I want to pull and I'm going to channel, and we're just going to talk about what we're going through as the Lightworkers, Way Showers, and Starseeds are lighting the way for the ascension. So if you're new, I'm Stacy. Hi, nice to meet you. If you're coming back to see me, hi, I'm glad you're back. Let's get into this right away. Everything you need will be in the description box below. If you would like a personal reading with me, you can get a hold of me at stacypitcher@gmail.com. What I have heard today is that we are the beacon of light. It does not matter what we are doing on this planet at any given time. We are shining so bright for the galaxy to see that us doing nothing but sitting and holding space of love is enough to change the world. And there is so much light in people who are way shower starseeds and light workers holding space right now that we are changing the world. We can't get out of the world. We're not going to get off of this planet while it's going down. We are supposed to go in and show the way for others, to teach others how to be a fifth dimension. So that means we have to fill everything for the collective, transmute it into unconditional love. Is that always fun? No. And they're aware of this. The Galactic Federation of Light is aware that this is hard for us. But we've been coded for this. We were born for this. We stood in line to be the first to come here and do this. And they've been waiting on us a long time to wake up. So we have a wait. What do they want us to wait on? It's not yet time. Things are being woven. Things are still being woven. Okay, so the collective is still waking up, some of them. Light workers are still waking up to who they are, and starseeds are waking up that in realizing past lives and who they are and where they've been. And they're still in the middle of that. So we have to wait for others to wake up. And the first wave is still waking up and helping the second wave. The second wave will help the third wave. And we're going through this as a collective alongside of the matrix, the 3D, and the people who have no clue yet who they are. We're helping the whole world by waiting and holding space. We're still loving and finding ourselves as well. So they're saying to wait just a little bit. Cracked open, rock bottom, surrender so that you can do the alchemy of your life. So we have already, a lot of us have been cracked open, dark nights of the soul, over and over and over again. Every time that happens, we go in to rebuild ourselves. And we've been doing this our whole life. Usually a lot of us who are starseeds and light workers, I won't speak for everyone, but a lot that I know, it even starts with your birth. Your birth was traumatic. Your childhood was traumatic. Your adolescence years was traumatic. It just wasn't normal like everyone else's. We had to be broken down in a certain way, and it's different for all of us. But at the same time, there's a lot of coincidence and things that still add up to the same situation of breaking us down so we can rebuild ourselves. And that will continue. What happens is the more that we do this, the faster we transmute it, the more we help others transmute things, the more we grow, and the easier it is the next time that we get cracked open and hurt to build ourselves back up again. Our purpose on this planet is so big, and we promised to be here. We have to hold that light. We have to be the light for ourselves. We have to be the light for others. At the same time, transmuting and healing the pain of ourselves and healing the pain of others. And no one said this job was easy, but it is who we are. It's who our souls are. It's what we came here to do. And we will do it together, and we will help others. I just heard our star family is super proud of us. Super proud of us, the ones that have done the work. A new earth. It's happening. Keep holding on to your visions. It's happening now. As we see the world collapsing, as we see the diabolical people, the mask falling off, because you will no longer be able, the meek shall inherit the earth. I've said that a million times, right? By the meek inheriting the earth, it means that all masks have to fall off and the light will shine. The more things fall, the more people are seeing us for who we are, which means they'll be attracted like a moth to a flame. You are going to have to be able to keep holding the vision of who you are, why you are here, not being broken down by diabolical humans, but remembering what our purpose is here. Stand still. Just standing still changes the earth for us because of our light. So when we're working to help others, the Galactic Federation is just in awe, like they're able to heal themselves. They're willing to wake up to see who they are. They're holding space for others. They're holding space for themselves. They're transmuting the things that are absolutely need to be done to become a 5D planet. And they're in all of us. It's a new earth. And we are bringing this light in. We are bringing it in through our bodies, through our makabas. We are awakening to everything that we are and have always been. Whales. I love whales. I've dreamed of whales and dolphins my whole life. I'm very connected to them. Sharing your song, frequencies of sound, diving deep within yourself, listening to megahertz to awaken certain parts of your third eye, your crown chakra, your sacral chakra, listening to the sounds and resonating on where it is that your soul comes from, and carrying the light into those places to change your DNA, to change your body structure, to change not growing old as fast, bringing that all in to understand who you are with patience, with love of self. Listen to the sounds around you, see the beauty in baby steps. Action. Follow your intuition before it makes sense. So before it even makes sense, if you're new and you're just waking up to who you are and it doesn't really make sense, take baby steps to realize who you are and what the truth is inside of you. Like I've said before, there are truth and lies in everything. And I know that with some people, it goes against the way they were raised, their religion, but it really doesn't, because if you realize who you are and what this is all about, it still goes back to unconditional love and light, which is God consciousness. Star Keeper, cosmic ancestors, seed the light by staying grounded. So to bring in the light in the midst of all this chaos, all that we need to transmute for the world, sit still. And what I do is I picture the light going into my crown chakra and washing my whole body clean with light and love, and everything that I don't need or that has hurt me or has not made my life complete. I picture it just washing to the center of the earth and be taken away. And I take goddess baths a lot with oils and in tones and relaxation, and bringing in my ancestors and getting channelings. Be the star keeper. Talk to your elders. Talk to your way showers, your guides, your higher self, which is all back to the same. We are all one consciousness. And until you wake up to a higher frequency than 3D, you're not able to understand that. When you start waking up and getting downloads and getting up, downloads, upgrades, all of those things, and we transmute them and then we fill them for others. And with so much going on in the collective, we're really feeling it right now. So try to stay centered, try to keep yourself quiet, try to take goddess baths, showers, let the light in, wash the dark out. If you go around someone who depletes your energy, understand that they're not on the path that you're on, maybe, and maybe there's someone else that's supposed to help them. But use your intuition to know when someone else's energy is just too much for you, because we're all on the same journey, but we're all getting there in a different way, if that makes sense. Deep cellular healing, yeah, just like I was saying. Arcturian energy, physical and emotional healing. So what we have to understand is, yes, we've been doing the work on ourselves as Lightworkers Starseeds since we were born, before we even were woken to who we were. Some of us woke up earlier, some of us woke up later, but there's been things throughout our whole life that has woken us and helped us get to where we are now. And the second wave is going through that too. Remember that deep healing in your body, like Reiki. I do Reiki to others, I do Reiki to myself, and using the Tyrian energy to physically and emotionally heal your soul. Anything that has broken you, anything that has made you feel less than, or people not understanding you, which is a big thing in the light worker and Starseed community. To other people, they don't understand what we're talking about. They don't understand who we are. They don't understand how we can be so broken and rise back up as the phoenix and shine. They're starting to get it. They're starting to be like, well, why are they really not aging like everyone else? Why are they still happy? Well, how can they still shine when all this shit has happened to them? It's because we have physically and emotionally healed our soul one piece at a time, and we will continue to do that, because as things go down, as things get worse around us, we have to transmute it, we have to feel it, and we have to let it go. And we have to do that with love and compassion for ourselves and compassion for others. And I was just told, if we fall, if we make a mistake, we are a soul having a human experience. This is just a dream. It was all a dream. It's what it is. We are here to bring in the light to change this planet. And realize that if you are going through the dark night of the soul right now, you are just starting to wake up. It is okay. You're not going to feel like you're anything special. And when you realize who you are, and that's a whole other feeling. That's like, wow, this is really who I am. Is this real? Yes, it's real. Yes. And there's thousands of people who will tell you the same thing. It's real, but you have to accept it and let it in. Child of the cosmos. The intelligence of the universe is within you. Absolutely. To find your truth, you have to go in. What do I mean by going in? So you're taking a shower, you're taking a bath, you're picturing light going in through your crown chakra up here, all the way down through your chakras, cleansing you, giving you the truth, realizing that you are a child of the cosmos, of one consciousness of love. Some people call that God. People have many names of it. But you are a child of the cosmos. You are a part of the one consciousness of God. You are your own God. We all are. Find out what your power is inside of you. Talk to your ancestors. Talk to the ones that have passed over, who didn't know it until they got to the other side. Remember who you are. And if that gets confusing, talk to someone who is on a different wave or who has done the work ahead. It's not, we are all here to help each other. And Lightworkers and Starseeds have no problem laying their heart on the line to help you as long as you want help. Breathe of the cosmos. My will to thy will, micromanaging the universe. Okay, so what this is telling me, this picture is so beautiful. You're breathing in the air of consciousness of love, of God, of the cosmos. You're breathing that in, and you're micromanaging so many things around you, your life, your children's life, if you're married, your husband's, your friends, the collective, the world, the things that are going on. Breathe. Remember to stop and breathe. My will to thy will. Your light shining on one person changes everything, like the butterfly effect. And you have no idea how powerful that is. They want to say thank you to all the Wayshowers, Lightworkers, Starseeds out there. They want to say thank you. Thank you for holding space. Thank you for going through the freaking fire. Thank you for being remolded. Thank you for waking up. Thank you for doing what, because they're cheering us on from all over the cosmos. They're cheering us on, and we are winning, and we don't have to do anything. You're not for everyone. Embrace who you are, for you are true north. So remember, and this is important, and this was important in my life, okay? I'm not for everyone. You're not, if you're a light worker, Wayshower, Starseed, you're not for everyone. Not everyone is going to be able to understand you, communicate with you, or love you the way that you love them. And face your true north. And when I think of that, and I put astrology into it, know your north node. Know what you signed up to do on this planet at this time. Your north node, your true north, will lead you where you need to go. And remember, it's okay not to be for everyone. It's okay if the person next door doesn't understand you. It's okay if you meet someone and you're shining light, but they don't understand you. Then that just means they are not meant to. That's not their journey. And that's okay. Send love to them anyway. Don't let it take you down and over the cliff because you're not for everyone. You're for the people who matter. You're for the people who you're holding light for. That's who you are. That's what you're meant to do on this earth plane. Consciousness. Manifest with nature. Let yourself be seen. It is time. It is time. The meek shall inherit the earth. The light workers, the way showers, the star seeds. We are going to inherit. It's time for us to shine our light. Even though we can sit here, do nothing, say nothing to anyone, our light is still shining so bright. But it's time for you to have the courage to show who you are. The world mask has to come off. So does all the light workers, way showers, and guides. And I know that it has been, star seeds, that it is tremendously hard when you have been broken down and told you are not worthy, you are not good, you are crazy for wanting to heal yourself. Why don't you just forget what happened to you and go on? Because how are we supposed to remember what we're here for if we forget what, how are we supposed to remember past lives if we can't even get over the human experience we're having right now? Honor yourself. You're unique. You're unique with nature. Let yourself be seen. I work with air a lot. I can change air around me. I can listen to nature and I can work with nature and I can see what it's needing. Learn your uniqueness with the things around you, whether that's animals, earth, fire, air, water, other people. Learn who you are and what you do for others, and let yourself be seen. Don't be scared what other people think. This is not easy for me. This is not easy for me. And I didn't start my channel till October. I had been having, I wanted to do this for a long time, but I wasn't ready. I wasn't ready to put my story out there. I was too scared of what other people would think because I had been through so much already. What were they going to think about this? Oh, wow, she's really great. No, I found my soul tribe. I found people who understood me, who loved me, who sees my light inside my soul, who see the light inside of themselves. And every time I pick a soul up, it grows my soul that much more. I had a hard time reading. That's why I have my glasses on. My eyes are changing and get new glasses, I think. I'm sorry. Writing past wrongs, uprooting. Okay, so remember that I'm sorry is 2 words. I'm sorry, right? Sorries mean nothing without action behind them. When you're sorry for something, especially light workers and starseeds, when we realize that our actions have hurt someone else, it's like going in, we don't want anyone to feel the way that we have felt. And that's a big thing. We will rather take on all the pain than have someone else who's actually their responsibility to take for themselves. We will take it on for them because we don't want others to feel what we've went through. But sometimes you got to let them uproot their self, as we uprooted from the ground, from being buried in the mud like a lotus, to the phoenix rising to shine for this world, for this planet, for this galaxy. We had to be uprooted and we had to grow every inch of the way. Remember that writing past wrongs is important. It doesn't mean that those people have to accept it. It doesn't mean that you have to go crying on the floor for their forgiveness. You can do it in the 5D, you can do it in the 3D, but uprooting yourself from fear, from the I'm sorry's that you feel inside of yourself, and let them go into the cosmos, into love. Transmute them into love of self and love of others. I don't even know how to explain, to the light workers and starseeds watching this, if you know the struggles that we go through. You're very much aware of the abuse, of the cycles, of the self hatred that we have felt at times for ourselves to get to where we are. Just the overwhelming cycles of change all the time. And here we are, it's go time. Literally the galaxy is looking down on us to shine. And we still have to be in the world, but not of the world. And that is something a Lightworker Starseed way shower only us can do. You can help others grow. Help them grow. Stand in your power. Stand in your knowing. Show them your light. Big picture thinking. Provides energy, visionary, inspired. So, ideas. Okay, so your what you think is just out of this world, it can't exist. As starseeds, lightworkers, we know that we dream in color. We lucid dream. We see the fifth dimensions, the ninth dimensions, depending on where we're at. Dream in color. See the big picture of thinking, and don't be scared of it. Shine in that way. Have your visions inspired by your own ideas, because the world needs us right now and our ideas. They're not nonsense. It's imperative that we bring those ideas into fruition, and we trust our inner consciousness, our intuition. We are. Longing for home, homesick for the stars. Yes, we very much are homesick. You know, it's like, I feel like, throat chakra. I feel like, and remember, so soul pain, your soul plan. Don't let it destroy your life. We're homesick for the completeness of unconditional love, of not feeling the pain of this world. We're homesick for the happiness we know is on the other side, and the family that is waiting for us over there. But our soul plan, what we signed up to do, we have to be in this world, but not of it right now. We have to follow our truth. And when we start, it's fated. It's what we are designed to do. So when you start feeling so overwhelmed and you look down and the world's falling apart and no one can see what it's all for, but and you see the whole big picture, the big idea, everything that's going on, how it works, and you can't express that with your words because it's just a knowing. It's just a knowing, and it's the love. Don't let that destroy your mission. Don't let wanting to get out of here because you can't take it no more destroy what you're here to do. Love anyway. Stand in the light anyway. Stand in for someone anyway. Shine your light anyway. One last message. Light. This is just the beginning, guys. If we stand in our power, we stand in our knowing, we stay loving, we help others, guide the way, we guide them to their truth, we help them. We know when to let go of people that we can't help. We finish our mission here on planet Earth. That was too many. You got the love. Boundaries. You got the love. Remember that moth to a flame, there will be people coming in because we're light. And it's kind of like when someone's drowning. They won't mean to drown you too, but they will. You got the love. You have to have, don't let codependency of others bring you down. Know when they actually need your hand, and when they're just trying to be codependent and go past your boundaries, because that is majorly important right now with what we are going through as a collective and who you are as a starseed light worker, way shower. Devotion, potency, make your life a moving prayer. Everything that you do should be in love. And that doesn't mean that we don't mess up. That doesn't mean that we don't, we don't have bad days. We don't understand things, or we don't have dark nights of the soul. But make your life a light for others. And it comes natural for us for the most part. But sometimes we get tired of being the light. We get tired of being hurt. We get tired of trying to make others understand us. Keep being the beauty that's within you and shining. And on the days that you just can't, that's okay. You're a human. You're a soul having a human experience. It's okay. Sirius energy, bringing harmony and balance. So call on Sirius for balance and harmony with inside yourself and within others. If you're having a problem with others, bring in the energy of harmony and balance. They may not see your side. They still may not love you or understand you. But you're doing it to be balanced in harmony with yourself and with your galactic team and with your God source and your energy and love for others. The great serving, Mars energy, anger, conflict, softening to love. Yes. So like I said, when you are angry, when you can't take knowing that all that has to be broken down, everything that was built on this planet to keep us all in a cage, when you see all the things going on and it makes you angry because it's not anything of love, and it's conflict and it's anger, transmute that and soften it with love. Transmute it into love. That is the only thing that we can do with it. It doesn't mean we don't get angry. It doesn't mean we don't get pissed off. It means that after we go through those feelings, after we transmute it, we send love to it and we let it go. We let it go because it cannot serve us. Lessen your grip on what you can control in this world. Be in the world, not of the world. We are on this planet right now because our light is needed. But we know who we are and we know what we're here to do. We're in this shit too. We're showing the ways. We're sending love. We're transmuting. But our souls are connected to a higher dimension that we're bringing down. So let it flow. Don't hold on to people who are trying to bring you down. And that's super hard when we love them. It hurts. This earth school, life lessons, soul growth, steady higher learning. If you don't understand something, if some of these words mean nothing to you, study, research, learn. Now, if you're a starseed light worker, you're woken, you know what all this means. I don't have to explain it to you. You already know. I'm just giving you a message. But if you're waking up and realizing that you're different than other people, that you have something inside of you that's growing for knowledge, for wisdom, follow that. Follow that inner knowing of who you are. It will never leave you astray. Now, it won't be easy. There are lessons and there is things, there is being cracked open. You're cracking, you're an egg and you're cracking it open so that you can heal it, so you can grow, so you can be more loving, so that you can see the truth. Because as long as you're wearing a mask, as long as others are wearing a mask to who they are and to pretend they are something that they are not, they're not truly free anyway. And remember karmic relationships, soul growth, handlers, like I want to call them. All Lightworkers Starseeds have had them to keep us from waking up. Remember that they had a plan. They were part to waken you. Don't hate them. Send them love and go on with your life. And you may not be ready to do that right now. It takes a lot of soul growth to get there. But remember, our handlers, our karmic relationships that come in to hurt us, we have to have them to grow. So they played the role for us to grow. So have respect for that, send love to that, and let it go. I want to get an angel message. Angels, please give me a message. There you go. That was quick enough. Nurture. As you nurture a child, you nurture your own inner child. Both activities are important for you right now. So, very much so. As we are waking up and as we see the world collapse, especially with pedophilia and sexual abuse of children and what most of us as light workers have been through, as we're seeing things fall, we're going to be triggered by things, right? So remember to nurture that child within you who felt those wounds, because it's that child that you need to say, I love you. You're beautiful. You deserve more than what you got. You are important and you're going to make it. Let your inner child know that you acknowledge them. Don't run from that child within you that got hurt. Don't bury it with a bunch of shit. Walk through the emotions, nourish it. Nourish your younger self that still needs you so you can merge together to be one. It is very important to do that right now on this journey. So that's all I have right now, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. This message obviously isn't going to be for everyone, and not everyone's going to understand it. But if you're a light worker starseed, you'll feel my heart and you will know. And I look forward to hearing from you guys. And if you need to get a hold of me, stacypitcher@gmail.com or Awakening with Stacy on Facebook, or leave me a message down there. And I love you guys so much, wishing you all the best. Bye.